We have Grammys Live coming up as our big program around the Grammy Awards, which airs on Sunday night. But leading up to the show, starting on Friday, 72 hours, 3 full days of live coverage from all the events in and around the Grammys, running from a number of programs that we have, on site through the red carpet, 4 live camera feeds, a really big program around everything Grammys. And even today, you can go to our site, cbs.com/Grammys, and see a number of sort of lead-up features, video series, and things that we've created in and around the award show. What we're looking to give people is the ultimate Grammy experience around our broadcast, right? So it's supplementary, it's ancillary, but it's supposed to give people the sort of full, robust experience it would be like to actually be there for the days leading up. And the Grammys are a huge event. It's music's biggest night, but it's also a great lead-up week into the show. So the experience really is on both cbs.com/Grammys as well as Grammy.com, which is the Recording Academy's website, where we will have both the live programming running from Friday through Sunday, as well as a number of other events and clip content running leading up to that show and through it. Additionally, we've launched an app with the Recording Academy in partnership to deliver that experience to the mobile user as well. So that's iPad, iPhone, and Android. During the show itself, there isn't live programming necessarily streaming, although we are doing a sort of red carpet throughout and sort of thank you cam and things that happen as people accept awards and come backstage and come off stage. So there is backstage stuff going on, but we really do want people to focus on sort of watching the programming, the actual show when it's airing. But those 3 hours leading up, that red carpet thing is probably when we're going to expect the highest usage, when people are going to be watching the most. And the sort of 4 live camera feeds, checking every angle out around what's going on is sort of the core part of that programming. But Friday and Saturday, we have things leading up like social media, Rockstar Summit, which is about how people are using social and music and trying to build audiences that way. We're covering the pre-gala. We are covering with our social media reporter, which is Polly Perrette from NCIS, who she'll be tweeting and broadcasting live throughout the weekend. She'll be covering a concert that we're throwing at the Grammys Museum, featuring Bush and a number of other acts there. So all these things that are, getting us through to the actual, award show. And all the things that are happening with the celebrities and musicians and everybody that's attending. I like to refer to this as something I call marketing that pays us, right? It's an event that leads up to an even bigger event, which is our broadcast, and we are doing it to some extent to promote the airing of the Grammys telecast, but in and of itself, it is a great experience for users, and it delivers something new for them. The fact that we have sponsors like GM sponsoring cbs.com/Grammys, our Grammys hub, and then we have Target actually sponsoring Grammy Live, which is that live 72-hour coverage, and the clips associated with it is tremendous, right? We get to, afford us to be able to create all this programming as it leads up into the show, and those are both, sort of on-air, buyers of the show as well. And there's a bunch of all of these involve, sort of video advertising, on-site advertising, on website advertising, and then some sort of in-event branding as things are happening live there at the event. This is just one example of a number of things we're doing around the programming that's happening on broadcast. The big push for us here is to develop the right ancillary things, those right supportive features, while also delivering a lot of this content in the catch-up window, so the full episode streaming that we have on our site and supportive. And we're seeing great growth. We're seeing a robust market in terms of selling that content to advertisers, and we see the double benefits of letting people catch up with shows and really get involved in our programming, so that our broadcast ratings are also continuing to go up. And we're in a unique position where we have a very an unbelievable slate of content, on the network that we're able to, work with and around and for, and just, sort of rise all boats and raise the tide for everything.
You're the host.
Well, why do you think I'm standing here?
I don't know, like nostalgia? It's got awkward real fast.